Oh, hi internet. You may be wondering why me, Punchin, from BW Fitness down in Goring, is on the floor here. Well, firstly, it's twofold. Firstly, I'd like you to paint me like one of your French girls. So I'm going to sit here for a second and give you a chance to do that. And secondly, it's because I want to show you how to do some crunches and how to adjust your crunches to make them much more effective. So, I need to be on the floor here. And first thing we're going to do then, I want to do, there's two main complaints that we get with crunches. First off is, God, that's uncomfortable. First off is that when we do crunches, often the big complaint is that you can get some pain in your neck, because at the end of the day, your head weighs about 10 pounds, you know, and that's a lot to deal with. Secondly, what can happen is we can struggle to engage our abs, and the muscles down the front of our thighs can do an awful lot of work for us. So, I'm going to try and fix that for you today. We're going to use a couple of little technique points to do it. First thing, we're going to get on our back, okay? Crunch position is, of course, lying down. Now, most of the way we do crunches is either lying like this, for most people. So we have our feet on the floor, we're in this position, and then from here, we crunch up, hands beside our head or hands over, and we crunch up like that. Yeah? Look familiar? Yeah. That's a crunch. Now, there's a couple of things that we do, particularly in my studio. What we tend to do is we start by crunching with our knees up. We always have our knees up whenever we crunch, whenever we do reverse crunches, whenever we do any kind of crunch, we have our knees up. We do that for a couple of reasons. First of all, what it does is it takes the stretch off of our hip flexors, so they're in a very kind of relaxed position, because here, yes, they're flexed, but they're very kind of relaxed in these positions. They're not actually doing any work with your knees up like this. If you want to take that step further, you can actually rest your feet on a step or something like that, or a chair or something. Secondly, the key things to think about from here is from this position, you need to drill your lower back down into the floor. And the way you do that, by being in this position, it's much easier to kind of tuck your tailbone like that. Notice that? So again, your knees move a little bit, you're going to kind of tuck your tailbone down and push your lower back into the floor from that position. And then from there, we're going to crunch up. Now, there's a couple of things you can do if you suffer from neck pain when you do crunches. This is really weird talking to you like this, but hopefully you're getting the gist. There's a couple of things you can do. You can, for example, stick one or both of your hands just behind your head, okay? And now, if you do that, what you need to do if you stick if you do stick one of your hands behind your head, is make sure that you are relaxing your neck, because what people can tend to do is they can pull on their head when they're in this position, which we don't want to do. We want to completely relax our neck, okay? Now, you can do that, like I say, with both hands. Another thing you can do from that position is to get a towel, okay? Hold a towel, just wrap it kind of around your hands and cradle your head in a towel, and that will work really, really well to help you, again, relax those muscles in the back of your neck. Another thing you can do with your hands is put your hands actually behind your ears, because putting your hands behind your ears has actually been shown in some studies to, again, engage those muscles in the back of your neck, so to protect your neck a little bit. And lastly, what you can do, regardless of what position you use, whether you use the towel technique, the hand behind the head, side of the head technique, is push your tongue up into the roof of your mouth, so just behind your top teeth there. Really kind of push it in there, and again, what it helps to do is engage these muscles so they can support your head better, okay? And then, from that position, think about your spine, and you're going to curl your shoulders off the floor. When you crunch, you're going to curl from the top down, and you'll only get to about here, because the more you curl your shoulders, the more I want you to push your lower back down, okay? So as your shoulders come up, your lower back is going to go down. So if I'm in this position, let's say I'm going to do the hands behind the ears technique. Tongue in the roof of the mouth, I'm not going to do that just purely because you won't be able to hear me speaking, because I'll just be a muffled mess. And then what we're going to do is we're going to literally curl, kind of push that lower back. Notice there, reset the pelvis there, push that lower back into the floor, tuck it under, pull your belly button in nice and tight, and then from there, peel all the way up as far as you can, and you'll notice I get to about here. Can you see that? So basically, from about here downwards, I'm still attached and locked onto the floor, okay? And from there, again, if I stick my hands behind my head, I can then push my tongue in the roof of my mouth, and then these muscles can be engaged. They're looking after my head, and then again, I'm going to stick down in reverse, stick, all the way down, yeah? So whenever we do this, again, we're not trying to get up as far as we can, get our lower back off the floor. We don't want our lower back to leave the floor at all. And it's much harder to do that with your knees up. Anyway, it's much easier to get your lower back off the floor with your feet down. And the reason it is because your hip flexors will pull you off the floor, which we don't want. We don't want your hip flexors to be engaged in this. We want your abs to be engaged in this. And then again, from here, curl, vertebrae at a time. Curl. Shoulders, shoulder blades right off the floor. Lower back pushed even harder into the floor. Stick it down in reverse. Simple, yeah? Simple. So again, any questions, because I can't read my screen from here, so if you've got any questions, chuck them down there and I will come back to them shortly. And if you can go back to the beginning and pause at the beginning, and then you can just send me your paintings, and that would be greatly appreciated. And of course, in the meantime, don't forget to hit follow and all of that jazz that's up there somewhere, and I will catch you next time as I crawl over.